My name is Nurshahira binti Badrurisha. My metric number is S38494, and I will start our presentation from the introduction background of the Burger King. Firstly, Burger King was founded in 1953 in Jacksonville, Florida as Insta Burger King. So after Burger King is falling down, Just McLemore and David R. Egerton renamed the company as Burger King as they buy the Burger King from the other founder. Next is said, Burger King also is the second largest fast food hamburger chain in the world. Burger King offers their main meal of flame grilled burgers and other side dishes. Burger King had more than 50,000 outlets in 84 countries. They also have their store at the convenience store at petrol station. Next is the three demographic data for Burger King. First is from 2002 to 2010, Burger King aggressively targeted the age of 18 to 24 years old male group of people, about people with larger product that often carried large amount of unhealthy fats and trans fat. Next is beginning in 2011, the company began to move away from its previous male-oriented menu and introduce new menu items, product reformulations and packaging as part of its current owner 3G Capital's breaking down and rebuilding plans of the company. Lastly, for demographic data, is in 2016, Burger King dividing the customer by benefits, by speed and economy, regular occasion and regular users, a fast food restaurant with affordable food products that can be prepared and served with a short stipulated amount of time. The gross demographic product, GDP of Burger King. Here are the data for GDP of Burger King from 2004 to 2016. These statistics show the revenue of Burger King worldwide from 2004 to 2016. Fast food chain burger generate approximately $1.14 billion revenue in 2016. Despite the decrease in revenue, the number of American customers has remained steady. A study of Scarborough research showed that the number of people that have visited a Burger King has remained around 55 million per month over the past few years in the United States. According to the American Customer Satisfaction Index, Burger King scored 75 points of a possible 100 points in 2016, showing an increase in overall customer satisfaction in this demographic data. The Hofstede for Burger King. There is 4 Hofstede here: masculine dimension mass, power distance PDI, uncertainty avoidance UAI, and individualism IDV. For masculinity dimension mass shows the degree to which the culture emphasizes masculine values. They describe about the gender of the culture of that country. Next is power distance PDI, shows the level of inequality that is both expected and accepted in a culture. They study about the culture about the country before they enter the country. Next is uncertainty avoidance, has a moderate uncertainty avoidance levels at the Florida for Burger King country. And individualism IDV indicates to which extent the members of a culture act as individuals and prioritize their and their family's interests. Lastly is the background of the product, burger meals. Background of the product I divided into 5: design, menu, price, target market and services. For design, the company offers flame grilled burgers, which are relatively unique in the market. This approach to operations management support Burger King intensive growth and development strategy. Burger King use such differentiation method to attract new customers, especially in new markets where major competitors are already established. Next is menu. Burger King provided menu for value meal with their main menu, flame grilled burger, with variety choices, not just beef burger. They also have side dishes such as onion ring, french fries, nuggets and fried chicken. Burger King does not have only burger in their menu, but they also have desserts to their customers who want to have desserts. For price, there are variety sets of value meal they offer low price for their customer related with their strategic financial objective based on their generic competitive strategy is to reduce operating costs so that the Burger King's product could be offered at lower prices. Target market. Their target market here are workers, fast food lover, vegetarian person, which is, this shows that they are not targeting for only target market that eat beef, but they also target for vegetarian person to buy meal from them, since other fast food restaurant does not offer meal for vegetarian person. Menu for veg person offered by Burger King are in categories salad and veggies, such as they also have the Morning Star Veggies Burger, Garden Grilled Chicken Salad, Bacon Cheddar Range, and so on. For the workers, they are targeting the workers because they have not enough time, so they are targeting this person to get the delivery meals. Lastly is the services. Services in Burger King comfort their customer by giving services that provide delivery services for their customer who want to buy it from home through online website or order from the outlet. Also, Burger King have this slogan, have it your way, and current slogan, be your way, represent Burger King broad differentiation in terms of offering flexible options to its customer to buy their products. Lastly, Burger King also provided Wi-Fi service in every Burger King store to make the customer easy to access internet while having their meal at the store. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So for this assignment, the purpose of our assignment actually, we choose India as our selected country to market our product in global market, which is India. So this is the factors that why we choose India as a selected country. Most of the country, out of other global country, Burger King had developed many places to market their product, which is in North America, Latin, Caribbean, in European, Middle East, and Africa and Asia Pacific. So in order to enter this market, it is not easy and challenging. In fact, many international food industries showing the rising number of outlets in India. Thus, we have seen few potential factors that may Burger King contribute to locate in India markets. So, in terms of demographic factors, so we know that country in India has 356 million people between the ages of 10 and 24, giving it the world's largest youth population. So, as many young people enter the workforce daily, it ensures them to looking for diverse menu for food. So, indirectly, it causes people in India to be open up in new lifestyle, which enhancing them more to accept the new ideal of Burger King. So people who living in metropolitan areas such as in New Delhi tend to have different lifestyle where their working people are more open up to have fast food during their breakfast, lunch or dinner because they have busy with their working hours. So in an economic condition, this is another factors that may improve the economic condition markets in India. So as we have seen that many fast food chain restaurants are growing in this country. So targeting India market gives the biggest opportunity for this country in order to gain high return on investment by locate Burger King as their businesses. The next thing is in culture factors. So to market this product or service globally, it is important for a company to acknowledge and aware of their culture in that country. So we know that India has their own traditional food, which we know Hinduism does not consume beef while Muslim forbidden of pork. So respect to this, we acknowledge that, and therefore we put diversification of our product that is substitute the beef base with chicken and more to vegetarian food. So the last factors is competitive factors with the rising number of fast food chain. So the last thing is competitive factors. So with the rising number of fast food chains, it making more competitive and challenging for a market. Therefore, in Indian market, even though there is a rising number of fast food restaurants, which is most of that is KFC, McDonald's, Domino's, and Barista, it does not highly competitive compared to well-developed countries such as United States and other countries. So, It shows that there is potential for Burger King itself to compete with the fast food market for the local food market in that country, which is India, or foreign business food. Thus, with the right planning, strategies and innovation of our product could be beneficial for Burger King to rising more and more. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nura Syafti Samsul. My metric number is ES38496. So now I will present about background of the country, which is India, and demographic data. So Burger King was established in 1954, best quick service burger restaurant chain that also known as BK. In the 1950s, Burger King has involved more than 14,000 restaurants with their international brand. Nowadays, about 50% of these restaurants are located outside the US. Burger King already announced crossing the 100 milestone in India to make the only quick-making, fast-growing up brand in India. Burger King has joined with a company Everston Group, that one company only focus real estate and private equity to bring up the restaurant in that country. The company set up its India business in November 2014. Within 32 months, it has expanded its network to 103 outlets across 28 cities. Burger King was an appealing invest because it can thrive up even at a big company in India, but people still choose BK to eat than expensive restaurant. So this is the SWOT analysis, which is strength, weaknesses, opportunity, and threat. For the strength, Burger King is the second largest fast food hamburger restaurant in the world and also has strong brand equity when talk about the various menu items, fast, efficient service. So, Burger King has a great item by presenting the tender fresh premium chicken burger and marketing campaign called Cheat on Beef. Next is weaknesses. Burger King contribute with marketing campaigns. Burger King also fully relies on the franchise rather than corporately owned store. So for the opportunities, Burger King widened its product to India because their menu, which is non-vegetarian and vegetarian. They also established new business to gain more revenue by expanding their store at India. So next is trade. Burger King face competition with McD and Wendy's, which is they have a business model that can easy to replicate by others. Next is the competition by the price war to the two company. Next is gross domestic product. World Bank estimate India per capita about $1,500, which is less than quarter of China. Study done by analysis, which is India market estimate $2.5 billion in 2013 and expected to grow $8 billion in 2020 year. So next is the hospital analysis. The hospital analysis that I choose for the India is power distance. So hospital analysis for India is power distance and masculinity. Burger King decided to open your market in India because we can see management, leader and all workers will loyal to the company. Control, physical, security and attitude towards manager are formal even if one is on first name basis. Now India has 103 Burger King restaurants, so communication is directive style and offer feedback which is never offered by them. So next is masculinity. Indicates that the society will be driven by achievement and success being defined by the winner. Burger King will expand more in India, which is it can be a successful company, and for them, which is it has a bright future to gain more profit by their sell product. Next is factor analysis. There are 6 factors that relate to the Burger King in India, which is political, economic, social, technological, environment and legal. For the political, is governmental support for globalization. Next is political stability, and last is governmental support by e-commerce. For economic, is expanding international rate and high economic growth. For the social, is increasing consumer diversity, and increase higher health consciousness. For the technological is higher availability, automation, higher popularity, and low research and development activity. For the environment, the effect them is climate change, emphasize business stability, and increase popularity. The lastly is legal. Legal is the effect is import and export, environmental law, and GMO regulation. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Zubaidah Kinode. My short number SJ8525. So today I will present about the marketing strategy in develop a product in India market, which is marketing mix. In marketing mix, we know there are 4 elements in which is product, price, place, and also promotion. For product, Burger King has to face culture difference within each country to locate their store around the world. Next, to suit their taste in India, our company has to adapt menu along with their taste, whereby we want to produce chapati chicken wrap. This chapati chicken wrap is in line with the taste of India, where we are combine the main dish of their people, which is vegetarian, chicken, mayonnaise sauce, chili sauce, and of course with curry flavor. The second one is for price strategy. The right price need to be determined as consistent and affordable for their target market income in certain country. As discussed after develop the market research, price for chapati chicken wrap has been set for 35 lakh, which is affordable price for Indian people to purchase. Okay, for the third one for place and distribution strategy. In India, the main distribution strategy used by Burger King are using restaurant and also using website. The place to target in India, of course, could be urban areas such as airport, offices, and several shopping malls. Okay. And the last one is promotion strategy. For promotion strategy, Burger King also have listed several techniques used as part in promotion, which is advertising, self-promotion, and public relation. Burger King and apply many promotion strategy to create awareness about the product. For advertising, company usually advertise by online, through online and on television and also print media. And for self-promotion, the company also offer new product with lower price such as coupon and other offer through their website. Burger King also can introduce a reward point in membership card, which is get customer to buy more to get their free product. For example, collect 3 stamps in purchasing a chapati chicken wrap, get 1 free of chapati chicken wrap in a next purchase. Lastly, for public relation, Burger King also provides sponsorship for public relation campaign that relates to community. Okay. Next, for consumer ethnocentrism. First of all, I would like to introduce what is consumer ethnocentrism, which is defined as the belief held by customer about the appropriateness, indeed morality of purchasing foreign-made product. In this case, company want to identify the ethnocentrism level by India customer to buy foreign product. There are 3 major factors need to be considered that we want to study the relationship of customer ethnocentrism is between age, gender, and also income level. Relationship. The first one, relationship between age and consumer ethnocentrism. Regarding to age, the dominant view is that the older will be more consumer ethnocentrism than the younger. Which is the older is more sensitive to buy the foreign market. So if younger consumer in India tend to be less ethnocentrism toward foreign market, a strategy need to be stressed out to continuous make an offer. Okay. For the next one is relationship between gender and consumer ethnocentrism. Study found that a woman to be more patriotic and more patriotic consumer are less likely to buy foreign market. So to respond with that, a promoter play important role to approach women consumer by giving a trial about our product and make a direct marketing activity, purposely to give awareness about our offer. The last level is relationship between income level and consumer ethnocentrism. Study also found that consumers were less likely to buy domestic product if they have higher income. So in result with that factor, company not only serve customer with high income level, but purpose is we want all customers taste our offer with affordable price for lower income level too. Okay, for sales reference criteria, as example, if the food based on a meat is fabricated in India, they absolutely will avoid to eat a meat because they tend to think that a meat are their god, which is from a cow. Okay, lastly, in boycott section, this section will include an action made by Burger King that bring negative impact towards the country of target market, which is India. There is a case state that Burger King apologized to Hindu afterward. This is because due to the advertisement show a picture of Lakshmi, the India goddess of wealth, about to eat one of the beef burger, which is forbidden under Hindu religion. Okay, the poster also represent of Lakshmi, which has evoked extensive anger about their idea that a Hindu goddess eating a beef. So out of respect toward the Hindu community, those kind of advertisements has been discharged from the restaurant. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rosafifah binti Mansur. My matric number S38509. Okay, next I will continue with the future planning to enter the new market. Okay, to enter the new market, we as a manager need to see based on the SWOT, which is strengths, weaknesses, opportunity and threat for our company. For the strengths, Burger King has a greatest menu compared to the McDonald's, which is McDonald's only upgrade their menu. Burger King also have a quick service than the McDonald's. Okay, for the weaknesses, Burger King weakness in the marketing campaign like advertising. Burger King also weak to communicate and promote their products. For the opportunity, Burger King has opportunity to increase our service quality. Burger King has competitors such as McDonald's. So we need to see what our competitors' price, product, promotion and place. So based on price, product, promotion and place our competitors, we can create the strategy to compete with our competitors. Okay, next for the future planning to enter the new market, we also need to see based on the pastel environment, which is have the political, economic, social, technology, environment and legal. For the political, we need to see based on how governmental support for the globalization and how the political stability at the country. For the economics, how the economic expanding international rate at the country and the high economic growth at the country. For the social, we need to see based on the increasing consumer diversity at that country and increasing the higher health consciousness. For the technology, we also need to see based on the higher availability automation and R&D activities. Okay, for the environment, we also need to see based on the climate change, increased popularity and emphasize business sustainability. For the legal, we need to see based on the import and export, environmental law and GMO regulations. Okay. Next, we also to enter the new market for future planning, we also make the comparison. So we make the comparison for Burger King and McDonald's based on product quality and the service quality. So for Burger King product quality, Burger King make the burger when our customer make the order, but McDonald's they make the burger as a stock. Okay, for Burger King, based on product quality for Burger King has a burger with meat, fried chicken, chicken grill and the new menu in India such as chapati chicken wrap. Okay, for McDonald's only have the burger with fried chicken and they don't have a chapati, which is a favorite food by people in India. Okay, for service quality, Burger King also provide more quick service than the McDonald's, which McDonald's less efficiency on serving the service for serve the food. So the customer need to wait for a few minutes to get the burger. Okay, next, Burger King's The order is taken at one place and the food is served by at another place and served by another employees. But the McDonald's, the order is taken by an employee and the same employee serves at the dish. Okay, next, to enter the new market for the future planning, we also create the innovation in Burger King to compete with McDonald's. The innovation that we create first is we create and introduce the new item, such as new item chapati chicken wrap. Next, we also create the cafe in Burger King. We create a cafe in our restaurant. Our cafe also provide the coffee, cake, dessert and dessert. Besides that, we also provide TV and Wi-Fi for the customer. Okay, next is the order through online. So the customer can order through our website. So our customer don't need to queue at the counter and to make the order to buy our products. Okay, next is the conclusion. Okay, as a conclusion, Burger King with a new product which is chapati chicken wrap can market in India based on SWOT, marketing mix, pastel environment, demographic data and analysis. The country, India, is a suitable country for market new product compete to McDonald's. Okay, lastly, Burger King also make the innovation to enter in the new market for the future plannings. That's all from us. Thank you.